What's up, you cocks? It's your favorite druther here, or maybe not. I don't know. I just work here. It's bro, not big bro, little bro. Yeah. So welcome to the first Lost compilation episode. These are all little things that just didn't fit into the main episodes that I'll be throwing up in here. And, it might be a little bit shorter. I have no clue how long this is going to take. I'm recording this before I edit everything together. But yeah, so welcome to the first Lost episode. Hope you like it. Hopefully we don't have to do too many of these, because I personally hate Lost episodes. But we need to make that bread. So without further ado, here you go, kids. Lost episode number 1. Witching Hour, episode 9? Yeah, 9. Here you go. Oh man, this is making me think back to probably something I don't like to talk about in elementary school. And as you already know, I like to pick my nose.
Yeah, we have to talk about it.
Yeah, I was sitting next to someone I had a crush on at the time. And I was digging for gold. Like, when you have a big sucker in there, and it's like, I just need to get this thing out. It, like, if something presses up against your nose, it kind of hurts, it's sharp.
Like you want to sneeze.
Not even like I want to sneeze. Like, there's like like someone put a rock in my nose.
Oh, okay.
Because my boogers be thick. But, but...
Like the dry into the wet?
Yeah, like it had a wet membrane and then a really dry, crusted interior.
Wow.
A half and half,
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, Al. You've had plenty of those. But, yeah, I was digging hard because I wanted that thing out. And I pulled it out. The membrane was sticking to the end of my finger, and then it was like a little bit of a flail,
Ooh,
ball and chain.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Did a little flick?
Yeah, well, I didn't flick it.
Oh.
Because there was a lot of mucus. And so
this was in class?
No, this was at an assembly. And so what I decided to do, I'm like, I don't want to flick it because my finger's probably going to still have snot on it. And so I wiped it underneath the chair in front of me. And the person I was sitting next to was looking at me and they're like, gross. And I'm like, if you say one thing, I'm going to beat you up.
Young love.
Yeah.
You actually said that.
Yeah, the girl I was crushing on at the time.
I'm going to beat you up.
And she probably did say something, but I didn't beat her up.
Yeah, obviously.
So you regret that, I assume.
That's probably the cringiest thing I ever done in elementary school.
Yeah, that is pretty cringy.
Yeah.
But also kind of admirable in a way.
How so, brother?
Because instead of flicking said booger onto some poor, undeserving victim, you instead wiped it on their seat.
Yeah, under their seat.
Under their seat.
On a place that would never harm them. And is probably there to this day.
Gross.
Unless they got new seats, but knowing my old school, I doubt it.
I doubt it.
I doubt it.
Yeah. You know what? One thing I can think of off the top of my head that was really embarrassing was in high school, I still had braces. It was maybe like freshman or sophomore year. And I used to chew gum a lot, even though I had the braces. And gum, as you know, gets stuck in your braces.
Of course.
Except this day, I remember it got stuck really bad all over my braces. Like, all over the front.
Right. I can feel it now.
Yeah, and like on the sides. But like it was mostly in the front because I was like chewing it like at the front of my teeth, like messing around with it.
Right.
And I didn't realize that had happened, and it'd probably been like that for at least like the whole afternoon. I remember going home at the end of the day, and I go in the mirror and I like open my mouth. I'm like, what is there's like green spearmint gum all over my teeth, and I was like, fucking god damn it. Because I definitely like smiled more than a few times during that day, and then people had just seen all this green shit all over my teeth.
What color bands would you do?
I had colorless.
Oh, you had...
I had colorless. I never got the band's color choice for my
I got
braces.
to choose. I do like black sometimes. I do
Yeah.
When did you have braces? I don't remember.
He had
you with
braces in middle school.
I
Middle school?
was like one of the first.
Yeah.
Like 6th grade? Grade 6, as the Canadians would say?
Seventh.
7th. Oh, same as me.
7th to like sophomore year.
Really? I got mine
Oh,
off
it was
in 8th.
awful. No.
Yeah, I had mine on for almost that long.
Mine were off in like a year.
Oh, that must have been nice.
Yeah, it was. The only thing I have to brag about in my life.
Well, yeah, they kept them. Well, the thing was that they kept it on me for so long is because I'm missing an adult tooth. I was missing an adult tooth, so they kept that baby tooth there for like
I had
extra
the
year
same
and kept them in
problem.
place.
I had the same problem actually, because one of the adult teeth wouldn't come in,
Mm.
and it did eventually, but it just took a long time.
See, when I was a kid, all of my baby teeth had cavities, so they rotted out pretty quickly, and then were replaced by adult teeth.
And boogers.
I never ate them.
No,
I'm
your
proud
teeth
to
were
say.
replaced with
I'm
boogers.
proud to say I never put a booger in my mouth in my life. Can you say the same, brother?
I can't.
To this day, when he's looking for a
I'm
snack.
I hear
Part
it has
eight,
a lot
what
of
can I
protein.
say?
It's party. No, I can't really say. I you know what? If I did, it was by accident, and there were times where it accidentally fell into my mouth and tasted it, and
Like, salty.
it was gross.
Yeah.
It's a meal to go, on the go, whenever you need it. Just reach on up. That's what I always say.
Dude, that
I'm
reminds
not
me.
even ashamed about it.
Did
don't
I
care.
show you that thing
What?
on CKY? That CKY video where Bam is like on a flight and there's a guy on his aisle, like a seat next to him,
Right.
picking his nose and like eating it. And he's like secretly filming this guy doing it. And then out of nowhere, he just like straight up like calls him out on it. He's like, you know, you've been picking your nose and
Yeah, I've
eating
seen
it for the past 20 minutes, and it's pretty gross.
Guys, like, what?
It was a really awkward, like, I can't think of
Confrontation.
confrontation. Yeah, it was pretty awkward, but it was hilarious. That's how I would be if I caught someone eating their boogers. I would be like, why are you eating your boogers?
I like the taste.
You
And
want
I'm
to
hungry.
You want to try one? I'll make one fresh for you right now.
That's gross. That's why I didn't like that Workaholics episode. You can only eat your own brew.
Save a life, eat a booger.
Montez, dig for gold. Ah,
Would you rather eat a dozen boogers
ugh.
or a full glass of puke?
Boogers.
Are they my own boogers?
No. Well,
Is
yes, that they
Is
are.
it my own? Wait, how many?
A dozen.
A dozen.
And then is the puke mine as well?
Yeah.
A full glass.
Do I get to choose what I eat and then puke into the cup?
Sure.
Okay, I do the puke.
Then what are you gonna eat beforehand?
Like a burger.
A burger?
Yeah.
I would eat like oatmeal, like something plain.
Oh,
Why not
oh.
just drink a lot of water?
No, can't do that, dude. It's gotta have substance.
Be like a Portillo's burger.
Oh, because you just like it so much. You
Yeah,
just want to eat it.
yeah, like-
it was so good the first time. Now I get it a second time.
Yeah, it'd be like that. It literally would be like that. Oh,
I think
what
I'd
a-
rather eat the
yeah.
boogers than the puke. Stomach acid? You really want to be ingesting stomach acid?
Boogers are
It's already
so
there.
gross.
Yeah, but there's a reason why it stings going when you're
Well, yeah,
whatever.
I mean, it could stain or ruin your teeth.
whatever.
Tears away the enamel.
Yeah, boogers don't. They just make your teeth green. You sure that was spearmint gum, bro?
It's just a shitload of boogers.
What would you do? Did you say what you do?
He said the puke.
I'd probably do puke. Yeah. Boogers just gross me out so much. It's like some codename Kids Next Door shit.
It is.
It is.
It is. Yeah.
Okay, how about this?
Number 5.
How about this, bro? Boogers. Okay, a dozen boogers, or like 2 teaspoons of earwax.
What?
Teaspoons is a lot. How many?
Tablespoons is more than teaspoons.
I know it is, but it's still a lot.
But
A
how
teaspoon
many?
is
You
like
said
that
2.
much. Yeah, 2 teaspoons is like that much.
How many boogers?
A dozen. It's the same volume, pretty much, I'd feel.
You have big boogers, dude.
What did I tell you? It's an obstruction. It's
2
huge.
teaspoons of... Oh, my God. Earwax compared to... Oh, my God.
Okay,
So
how about instead of a
gross.
dozen boogers, it's 2
It's
teaspoons
so
of
gross.
boogers?
Mine are tiny.
I feel
Okay,
queasy.
that's why I'm saying 2 teaspoons of boogers or 2 teaspoons of earwax.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
S'mores.
You know what? Have you ever tasted earwax?
No.
No.
What? Oh.
I use
I mean-
Q-tips every
Me
morning.
neither. Me neither.
That's...
Remember when Dumbledore ate a jelly bean and he said,
My favorite
Ew.
flavor.
"Come."
Also,
Well, I mean... Well, you know... Well, I
Yeah.
won't say.
you know what we're talking about.
Well, if you read the books... Well, I know. Well, you have. I haven't. So I shouldn't say anything.
I've read them multiple times.
And we listen to the audio
I
books.
do listen to audiobooks.
We-
Who reads it? Does she read it?
No, a guy
no,
that's better
no,
at
a British
recording.
guy, and he's really good. He's actually
Or no.
really good at narrating. I don't know his name, but he's a fantastic audiobook narrator.
He is. He's one of the
Does
best.
voices.
His
For,
her-
for Hermione, he talks like this, and then for Hagrid, he talks like this.
He does not, bro's being a cock.
Yes, he does.
Bro
he
doesn't-
changes the voice.
Bro, I hate to admit
And
it.
for
The
Dumbledore,
reason
he
why
talks
your
like
Austin
this.
Powers costume failed is because you don't do a good British impersonation.
What are you talking about, mate? My British accent is a 10. A 10 out of 10. 10.
Aluminium.
Bangers and mash. I've said that every episode now, and I'm going to keep it going.
It's gonna be. We should make
That's my catchphrase.
T-shirts.
Bangers
and
and
mash.
Bangers and mash.
And we can make it your derp
Do you know what?
face,
Do you know what bangers are?
Sausage.
Yeah, it means
sausage.
like, it's a shag, baby, yeah. A banger. And mash.
Yeah, but yeah, it's sausage.
I know.
Okay.
We know that.
It's
Alright,
a-
I could
Or at least
tell.
I know. I don't know about him,
It's
but I'm
such a-
well versed on culture. He's
Bangers
not.
and mash is such a sexual innuendo. It's disgusting.
You bang and then you mash, baby.
Yeah.
Well, what's your
yeah,
answer?
baby.
2 teaspoons.
I don't want to answer that. I want to do that one. I want to.
That's an actually good would you rather,
How-
because you said puke pretty easily. You have to actually. It's 2 things you really hate. That's a good would you rather.
Yeah, bangers and mash, baby. Yeah. I want to talk about British people.
All right.
One thing I like about the Austin Powers accent, it's not a British accent, it's an Austin Powers accent, is when we play Mario Kart and I win. And that was like the first time that brought Austin Powers like back into the forefront of our minds, was me winning. And I somehow transitioned the Ricky Bobby shake and bake accent, and it transitioned into Austin Powers.
Shake and bake,
Baby, yeah.
It was seamless. It was so perfect. It was amazing.
It was. And then you made me buy the trilogy, and that was the best investment of my life.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it really was.
All
I
right.
fucking love
What's
those movies.
what's one's your favorite?
Oh, for me, I would say The Spy Who Shagged Me. I've lost my mojo.
I love Goldmember. I love Gold.
Oh yeah, I love Goldmember
I think
too.
he was
Yeah,
a kid old
Goldmember's
time.
good.
Goldmember. My dad actually took me to the theaters to see it.
Lucky.
Nice.
Yeah, I was young.
Yeah,
I don't think
we were pretty young. We had to be like 9 or 10.
Yeah.
The best part of the movie is when they're doing the voices for the kids. Back at spy school, baby.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
There's a cupcake.
Honestly.
that
Very
movie
quotable. Very quotable movie.
it is such a quotable trilogy. Like the lines on lines in there.
Well,
just
Mike
insane
Myers
every
is a
time.
genius. Wayne's World.
True. Shrek.
Shrek.
My wife was an axe murderer, and of course his best, Love Guru.
Tickle, tickle,
I have not-
break the pickle.
I have not seen
Love Guru.
I can't say I have either, but
I've seen it on TV
it's on,
so many
at the
times.
top of my list of movies I want to watch.
Yeah. JT's in it.
Yeah. Triple threat.
Triple
That
threat.
was around the beginning of his acting career, wasn't it?
I think so.
That's what really got him
Well,
off the
no, it was
ground.
after Saturday Night Live. I don't know. I don't know what you'd consider the beginning, like
Well,
TV
okay.
performances.
Yeah. But when he tried getting into movies, I mean,
Oh yeah, that would definitely be
was
near
that
the
like one of his
beginning.
first movies?
Yeah. But that one movie he's in, I think it's alright. The one where he has the watch on his arm, and it's like, oh, this is how long your life is.
Oh,
Out of time or whatever.
I forget what it's called.
That was JT.
Yeah, it was JT.
Yeah.
And you know what? I thought it was alright.
I like the concept.
The concept was cool.
Yeah.
Like, time is currency.
Cinematography was pretty nice.
Dude, I cannot tell you how many
Set design was cool.
sci-fi movies I've seen where I was like, this is an amazing concept, and then the rest of the movie was just shit.
Yeah.
Like,
too many
examples,
times.
please.
Well, that movie with the watch. I don't even remember what it's called.
Me neither.
And then the Jim from The Office movie,
Oh, Quiet Place?
Quiet Place.
You didn't like it?
Fuck
I
that
would-
movie. The movie sucked.
I don't think that's
'Cause it
too
was-
sci-fi.
Concept was great. Like, I thought it was a great concept, but like
Terrible execution.
they executed it horribly.
Why? What did you like? You like the monster?
The story progression didn't make sense, and
Because it was what, him and his daughter? That was the relationship of him and his
It
daughter.
was. There was
so many things that
relationships
I felt were just like
Well,
pointless to the progression of like
There's
the plot.
they were trying to progress the characters with too many characters. There was daughter on brother, brother on daughter, brother on dad, brother on
why?
mom.
'Cause, well, they were like the only people in the movie.
Yes, but you know,
And it's
make it-
hard when
make
you
it-
you can't
make it
do
more
dialogue.
stream-
The dialogue is just
signing. Have you ever seen a foreign film, Al? It's kind of the same thing where you have subtitles to read, and that's where.
no,
all the
I know,
dialogue
but
is.
it's like it's different.
Is it?
Yeah,
Not really.
a little bit because you're not hearing it.
You basically aren't hearing. Okay, I can understand.
Do you
what you're
mean
saying
like
a
them
little
like
bit.
portraying emotion through that?
Yeah,
Because they can still portray emotion
Yeah,
through the
like
signing. Facial
visually,
expressions.
facial expression.
How aggressively they're signing.
Look, bottom line, I just wasn't that impressed with the movie.
Yeah, John
I was
Krasinski.
disappointed. Like I was excited when I was watching it, and then at the end of the movie, I was just
I'm just waiting for the sequel.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
he's the director.
Yeah.
Did he write-
And then
did he
at the
write
end of the
script?
movie, did he
Probably.
die?
Spoilers.
Spoilers.
Okay, it's not a good movie.
It's been out for a while.
It's
Yeah,
been
I
out
don't
for a
give a
while.
shit.
Or
Fuck
what?
it, I'm
Did
spoiling
he?
it. Yes, he dies.
and then he looks.
ripped
That's
apart.
right. He looks into the camera and then he makes the Jim face.
Yeah, he does the classic Jim face.
And he puts his hands up
Where he's
like, "Oh, what me worry."
he shrugged, and then they ripped
You know what?
him in
I
half.
think okay. That's why it was poor execution. It was poor execution because they it was like this ultimate bad that you can't beat, but you have to beat it with sound, of course. I mean, that was the thing.
Yeah.
But he had the opportunity to make a noise. You know, he was by the shed. You just throw something at the shed. But then you have to run. I don't know. There's so many things. He didn't have to go all sacrifice myself for my daughter so she can live and whatever. I don't know.
You know why I think he did that? Is
Why?
because Jim's character from The Office is a very selfish person and would have never done anything like that. And I think
He's
he
trying to
really
get
did
away
that
from
to try and get away from that role and tell people, hey, I've grown as an actor. I'm different. I'm not just Jim from The Office. I'm Dad the martyr.
And also the SEAL team
Just
guy
a thought.
from 13 and a half hours. You
Yeah.
know, the whole...
Beard Jim.
Beard Jim,
Let's just call him Beard,
Beard Jim
And
with
now-
an M16.
And now he's Tom Clancy.
That's
Oh,
right.
yeah, he is, isn't he?
No thank you. Pass.
Well, I just don't like those kinds of movies or
Born
shows.
Well,
Identity?
it's like a book.
No.
Tom Clancy's
I'm
are
good.
books,
It's basically Born Identity.
right? Oh,
Which came first?
Tom Clancy.
yeah, they were books.
I don't know, man.
Tom Clancy, more like Tom
I
Classy.
don't. I don't really mess with Tom Clancy.
I know you
I don't either.
That's for Tom Clancy is for 60-year-old men that
Yes.
wish they had guns, like more guns.
Or wish
Guns
they were
or
in the
more
military
guns.
again.
Yeah, or wish they were still involved in the military. Sorry if you like Tom Clancy, but
It's not good.
I feel
Fuck
like
you.
you have to be a certain age to like Tom Clancy.
There's no depth to the story. There's no culture. It's just secret ops. I need a little more than that. Don't you agree?
was that a bit?
It was me doing a bitty voice, but I don't know. I'm pretty happy with farts. But as far as dramas and actions go, I like a little bit more than just Jim.
Yeah. No, I totally agree.
I don't know. I thought it was good.
I'm making the Jim face right now.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed
No,
the
that's
movie.
fine.
Quiet Place?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, cool.
No, I know plenty of people that also enjoyed it. I just look, dude, I was disappointed.
I like the baby in the box.
I like the kid getting killed because he tried to use a spaceship. That was my favorite part of the movie.
Wow.
The creatures looked weird though, right?
They
yeah.
reminded me of the
They were CGI.
They reminded me of the monsters from Stranger Things.
Spoiler alert, there's monsters in Stranger Things.
Come on, everyone knows. It's been
I
out
don't,
for
I've
years.
never watched it.
It's been out for years.
So?
A year. 2?
Couple
3,
years.
3. Or 4. 2. Long enough. It's on Netflix.
Long enough
everyone
to what?
Everyone has Netflix.
Party.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't want to get into that show.
Okay,
though.
yeah.
I have plenty of things I
Oh,
could
I
say
don't
about
watch it. I don't
Stranger
watch that.
Things. I watched it.
My brother
It was
watched it.
good.
Everyone else watched.
Season 1
Except for me.
And me.
Season 1 is worth watching. Like season 1 was good.
I played
Season
D&D.
2 Season 2 is a bag of poop.
I just don't like Finn
not
Wolfhard's
good.
haircut.
Who's that? Is that the older
It's a
brother?
bowl cut kid.
No, that's not.
Oh, the bowl
That's not
cut kid.
Finn Wolfhard.
thought that
That's
was
a
Finn
different guy.
Wolfhard.
That's a different kid.
Well, I don't like his hair. And it really turns me off of the show. Because I'm like, oh, I have to look at that
It's
for a
80s.
season.
It's so 80s.
Only thing cool about the 80s is when old doctors hang out with young men and send them back in time.
Well, also the problem, like, all right, Back to the Future was different because the 80s was the present time when that film was made. I think the problem with a lot of shows and movies that are portraying an older time is sometimes they rely too much on nostalgia and reference. Yeah, reference.
You know what movie
And
did
that can
really
kind of
well?
ruin that.
You like a Hot Tub Time Machine, bro?
That movie, Al loves Hot Tub Time
I
Machine.
do. I love it because it's raunchy.
Literally just references.
Yeah,
but no,
it's raunchy.
Yeah, and you like it because it's like a fun movie. You're not sitting here saying Hot Tub Time Machine is the greatest movie of all time.
I saw that in theaters.
I know, because your sister told me about it next day at school.
Yeah.
And she's like, it's so funny. I'm like, okay.
It has its moments.
It's like it's funny stupid. You're not going there to like.
See, I'm a highbrow lover.
No, you are not. That is a blatant lie.
Yeah, it is. It is.
We're about as lowbrow as you can get. Like,
Listen here, folks. Come.
miss me with that highbrow shit, honestly.
Yeah, I know you hate Wes Anderson, bro.
Yeah. The Wes Anderson movies, the best way I can describe them is basically a man with a mustache looking into the camera with one eyebrow raised and the other one lowered, going,
Yeah.
it's highbrow.
And a good color scheme.
Ugh, and everything
Uses
centered.
colors well.
What are those things that we see all the time in Wisconsin, bro, where there's like animals dressed up as humans, and there's like a bunch of them, and it's like a scene?
Taxidermy.
It's taxidermy. But
No, it's
what?
like there's a proper name.
Is there a
like
proper
a
name?
like a diorama?
Yeah, they remind me. Is sets or is
Well,
the
that's because-
cinematography reminds me of a diorama.
That's because he's done those.
Taxidermed, like Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Yeah, like
well,
he's
yeah,
basically
no, that
done
just
that.
like you look at how he lays out the scenes,
Like
and
dinner,
look at
Dinner for
Life
Schmucks.
Aquatic. Yeah,
Did he
it's-
make that?
No,
No.
Life
no.
Aquatic.
But he
which
does
is-
it. He does what he's talking about, but with mice.
Yes, Life Aquatic. That's
Yes,
exactly
Steve
what I'm
Carell.
talking about.
Steve
Life
Carell.
Aquatic.
I like that movie. That's a good movie.
Life Aquatic has a scene where it shows the entire ship and people all around it at the same time, and it looks like those things that we see in Wisconsin. That's all I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Dioramas.
Diorama.
I don't know if that's the word you're looking for. But
It's
we're-
close
let's-
enough.
Yeah,
It reminds
I
me.
mean,
Yeah,
you get the gist.
I miss making dioramas. Those were fun.
In school,
I made a cool one once.
I don't remember.
I don't think I've ever made a diorama.
I had to make like 2. In first grade, I remember I had to make one.
Nice.
You didn't use just like a shoebox or something, and like put paper everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
To set
Action
This-
figures,
the scene. Yeah.
Power Ranger figures.
No, I did one, and I was doing like I don't even know.
Hey, bro, do you want to talk about what you did with my Star Wars action figures back when you guys were in high school?
Yeah. Well, speaking of dioramas, is
Yeah.
that
Yeah. We would always we'd always stand them up so it looked like they were fucking each other.
Yeah, and I'd always come. That's when I
like
realized.
yeah, you'd have one laying down, hands extended, and then you have the other like
And
reverse.
some of them would be
Cowgirl.
like doing doggy style or fucking scissoring or something.
You had some 69ing, I remember that. And I remember that's when I decided I was too old for action figures. When my brother
You're
was.
too old for dolls.
They were action
Well, they're
figures.
what? Stormtroopers,
Clone troopers.
clone troopers.
Big
you're right.
difference.
Prequels. I love the prequels.
Same here.
That was our Star Wars.
Yeah, it was.
How do you guys feel about the sequels?
We can't talk about this.
It's not over yet, true.
Yeah, and also I don't want to speak on Last Jedi
Yeah.
because that movie makes me cry.
It's a bad movie.
It just sucks because there are some cool scenes in that movie.
Oh, yeah.
It had so much potential. You know what? I could talk
No,
for like
that's a whole
hours.
episode. That's a
I
whole
could do a
episode,
whole
yeah.
episode
We'll
on
do
Last Jedi.
a Last Jedi episode if you guys really want it, which you won't.
Yeah.
You can go on YouTube and type it in, and you'll get
Yeah, there's a billion
whatever
other
we're
people
about to
that
say and more.
Yep, exactly. But yeah, our Star Wars.
I
The
mean,
Clone
yeah, the
Wars.
prequels
like
are our
everyone's
Star
like,
Wars.
oh, it's memeable. Oh, yeah, it's a quotable movie.
Well, when
The
you have
prequels?
Jar Jar
Yeah.
Binks saying "Misa's so horny," you know,
Well,
that's
I'm not
where
even
you...
saying Jar Jar Binks. Like Obi-Wan,
hate
literally
saying-
every line Obi-Wan says is like quotable.
Yeah, because he's awesome.
Yeah, Ewan McGregor, Train Spotting. Yeah. Enough said.
Higher ground.
Yeah,
I mean, that's like the best thing that came out of the prequels was having the higher
Don't-
ground and
don't-
underestimating people's power.
Like, don't
and
underestimate
not only that,
my
but
power, Scoob.
Emperor Palpatine with.
Or,
Do you know the tragedy of?
do you know the tragedy of Darth Pelagius? I just like the part of the movie where he goes, no, no, no.
Oh, I wish it was real.
So George, I think Lucas is doing. He's gonna get a TV show or like a stream show, and he's gonna
Star Wars?
Yeah, he's gonna be.
Is he fixing Star Wars?
No, he's gonna do a show in
if he
between
fixes Star Wars.
the prequel and the original trilogy.
Oh, okay.
So another Clone Wars.
George Lucas creates
no.
Star Wars 2.
No, he's doing a show. He's doing the show that he wanted to do, like a Boba Fett show, but not Boba Fett.
Okay.
I don't know. You're saying
What's this armor? What's this armor that Boba Fett wears?
Oh, Mandalorian show.
Yes, it's going to be a Mandalorian show.
Yes. Okay. I get it. Okay.
That's what I heard.
Okay.
Disney's letting him do this.
Sorry, but the only thing I can associate George Lucas with is that South Park episode with Indiana Jones.
Oh, wow.
Is that a recent episode? I don't watch South Park anymore.
It's not recent.
No, it's not recent. It was when they
Crystal
made
Skull
Crystal
came out.
Skull.
Oh my god.
And they had George Lucas
Indy,
and
no.
Steven Spielberg
They
performed
unspeakable things to
Indiana
Jones. It was
including a scene from The
horrid.
Deliverance.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, that's the second time we've talked about Deliverance on.
That's gonna be a regular occurrence too. We sure love Deliverance here.
It's a really good movie. I'm sorry. I love that movie.
We didn't even. Have you seen it?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I only saw the one scene.
Oh no, I've seen it. It actually is a really great movie.
Burt Reynolds
really
is
good.
amazing.
Yeah,
R.I.P.
Yeah.
would recommend. It's a quality movie.
Oh,
yeah, it's got the classic scene that it's known for, but it's definitely a lot more than that.
Yes.
Well, I haven't seen it.
Well, we'll have to change that. And if you can watch Night of the Living Chicken or Night of the Chicken Dead,
Poultry Guys.
then I think you'll be able to stomach Deliverance.
Well, yeah. Poultry Guys was just nutty.
Almost spilled your Sprite there.
The cap was on.
It's fine.
Making me worried.
Poultry Guys, yeah, it's a nutty movie.
Nutty movie, yeah.
Yeah.
You're creaking.
Yeah, Peanuts probably has to take a shit.
Does he
Peanut,
do that?
I'm gonna take a shit. Yeah, sometimes in the middle of the night, Peanut gets up and he's like, "I gotta take a shit."
Dad's like, I hate you.
I hate you. He just gets up, looks at him. I hate you. Lies back down.
And that's why Peanut's so grumpy.
Does he get constipated, or will he poop in the house, or do you end up letting him out, or?
No,
Yeah,
you let him out.
Oh.
Although sometimes he just stands around.
Yeah,
Oh,
he can be a difficult dog sometimes.
He does want to go right away.
In the best way, though.
Just never wants to shit.
Are you looking at me? I can't shit if you're looking at me.
Yeah, basically.
As opposed to Leia, who can only shit when making eye contact.
It's a power move.
Well, no, there's a reason why dogs do that. They're either
Pack protection.
seeking approval or looking for a reward.
Do you like what I'm doing here?
Well,
You want to
yeah,
take a sniff?
No,
like
no,
what you
not
see?
take a sniff. No, they want to be rewarded for doing the right thing, or they're like seeking
Look
your
for
permission.
their own treats. Oh, you won't give me a treat. I'll take one of my own.
Yeah, and that's what Leia does when she goes and eats rabbit shit
Yes.
after that.
Peanut and Leia love their delicious, delicious
Treats.
which are just turds.
Circular, teeny tiny chocolate rabbit bites.
Yeah, they're both out there just singing "Pooh, glorious pooh, pooh, glorious pooh." Yep,
So-
it's a problem. All right, real quick. Is Pee Wee Herman a pedophile? Go. State your case.
Al, you can go first.
I'm gonna say yes. I want to say yes now. I thought about it at our last conversation, and I'm gonna say yes.
Bro, how many pictures of the little boys did he have?
100. Oh, right.
150.
Fuck you, motherfucker. First of all, they weren't. It didn't say little boys. It just said obscene photographs of children, and I don't know. I
that's
don't know what
okay.
obscene means. So
But
you
how
thought
many?
about
How
it.
many? How many?
150 of his 30,000 photo
And
collection.
who knows what the lot he bought it from was, or how many little lots he bought it from was. Do you guys hear? I think that's going to be picked up.
I don't care.
It's a little bit. That's pretty funny, actually.
Yeah. But, I don't know. I was, at the time, bro, when we were discussing this, I wanted to tell you because you're an asshole and you need to be put in your place. And I love Pee-wee to death. I think him masturbating in a pornographic theater, I don't think that's big of a deal.
I just think it's funny because more people know about that than they do about this whole pedophile thing.
Oh, yeah. And I don't know if it's like I said. I'd need to see the pictures of Macaulay Culkin in question to be able to fully gauge if it's tasteful or not.
He didn't take pictures of Macaulay Culkin.
Who are the pictures of?
They said they were from the 40s, 50s, and 60s.
Pedophilia existed back then, brother.
Yeah, man.
I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm just saying it can't be. It physically cannot be Macaulay Culkin.
I know. I just want to say it's Macaulay Culkin.
You bastard.
Just name dropping celebrities in here.
Maybe that's why he's so messed up. I don't know. The point is, I can't gauge it. I need more context. I'm not trying to condone anything pedophilic, but there's such a thing as a tasteful nude child. Look at the fucking
Cherubs.
The sunscreen where the dog's pulling off the girl's undies.
That's disgusting.
Coppertone.
Is that Coppertone?
Yeah, it's Coppertone.
Yeah. Like
Cherubs with their fucking.
All right, so
out.
can we get the record straight? Are you promoting pedophilia?
No,
right
I'm
now?
just saying.
Are you defending it?
I'm not. I'm just saying some things can be tasteful in photography. So these photos,
Tasteful nudity
But
from any age.
All right, we're treading a thin line.
The baby
right
Jesus was naked.
He
was he
was
not?
He had
When
cloth.
he's depicted.
All right, that's not what I'm arguing here. What I'm arguing is, if I had kids, I would let them hang out with Pee Wee Herman alone. I don't care.
I wouldn't do that.
I trust him. I trust him.
Okay, if that's how you're gonna gauge it, then yes, I think Pee Wee was a pedophile because I would never let my kids hang out with him alone.
Al?
I have no idea. Alone.
It's a yes or no question.
No.
On a closed set,
Wow.
maybe. Like Pee Wee's Playhouse, I would allow my kids to hang out with him.
I don't care. Pee Wee could come over to my house, watch my kids for a few hours, and I'd trust that I'd come back and everything would be
I want to
fine.
say I can trust him, but I don't know. I want
trust
to
him.
see these photos.
Yeah, well, see, that's the problem is, what does obscene mean?
Yeah, what does
yeah,
obscene mean?
Honestly.
Could it have just been a couple of butts? Maybe.
Keep in mind, he was never actually charged for possession of child pornography.
Yeah.
Charges were dropped.
After a plea was struck.
A
It
plea
was
bargain.
a plea bargain, but
And he also pled guilty to which he pled guilty to. So, does this change your mind at all, brother?
no, I love Pee Wee Herman, and I'd let him watch my kids if I had any.
And on that note, that's a short but sweet lost episode for you guys. Lost episode 1. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you liked all the boogers and the Pee-wee being a pedophile and all the rest. And yeah, as always, drive safely, sleep safely, do whatever you need to safely, and have a good one. Bye.